I apologize in advance. All right, I better beat Potato then. You have a bloody arm. That's not good. Also, what the French toast is this opening hand? I hate it. I hate it. It's Muna. Keep Zoo? What the heck is Zoo? Off you go. Thank you for the so. Oh, misclick supposedly. I don't need off you go. Who needs interaction? Anyone playing anything new and exciting lately? Interaction is indeed overrated. Why are you sad about that? Shouldn't you have not put it for sale if you wanted it? What's my dog doing? Why are you laying outside the door? All right, let me get comfy. Half the price than the one I sold. It has one stat less total. It's a good deal. All right. After the 5 minute mark, and it boots the no showers, I will put the adventure pass in the tournament chat. 5 mana. Are you are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? Yeah, probably. Probably, but at least I'm doing my part, you know? I'm doing what I can. All right. Oh, water. I think I just grabbed it. Oh, potato, you made a very dire mistake. Or you knew that it was coming and it's all a bait. You forgot to use your druid. Adventure pass posted. Let's see. Hey yo, new Afanis is in effect indeed. What's up, Endorvian? How you doing? How you gonna boost? How you gonna boost it? Another so? Let's go potato. Why are you rooting against me? It's a little bit rude. What's up, Maddox? Hope everyone got home nice and easy, safely. I support my local. It's okay. I'm just gonna draw 2 cards real quick. Sure. Of course I want to hear something funny. Problem is I don't have anything. So we'll do 2, 4, 6. Um, we'll get rid of the Pasiphae. Can I survive this? I might not be able to survive this. Ooh. Too bad I got that a little too late. All right, let's start to think. I think I'm cooked, chat. We can block the hero side easily. Um, I think that's about the best we can get. But we didn't get another spell, so I got a text from Centerpoint about a power interruption. Power was out for only 10 minutes. AC drip lines in my bathroom got clogged. All of that sounds like so much fun. I think this is going to be very difficult for me right here. Hmm. 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 We'll see how long we can stave off those. I've not really gotten very. Oh no, the beauty sleep kind of helps me though, because I needed a target. Oh my god. Sap Duende. It's feel like eons. I think that's it. I think that's me cooked. Minutes feel like eons. Aphonis is dead. I can't believe it. He's so dead. This deck that I made months ago and barely changed at all, and I can't win. All right, let's take a look at the actual tournament now here. Alrighty. Ooh, Kaifu versus Freeloader. Open the damn table. Say less. Can't believe they killed Aphonis. So dead. Kaifu's still on the traced. I wonder if she is practicing that for the qualifiers. Freeloader jumping on the Kojo train. Scotty. I don't think Scotty is supposed to be in there. Always been here. I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever seen you play Kojo. Hi, doggy, doggy, doggy. What are you doing? Hi, I have a feeling Potato does not know the scanner yet. Uh-oh. In for a violent surprise. Ooh, the Scotty to take out the hooked, though. That's what I love to see. Hooked is my worst enemy. Ben for Ben. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh no, but the hook still comes out? Buddha, what are you doing over there? That's the wrong side. The Vike to be able to play the hooked. Nasty. All right. when when is the average or when is the like goal for Traced to get online? Like day 3? Day 4 at the worst? Understand. And an excavator? What is Freeloader cooking here? I have to make an Axiom deck this week because I keep pulling freaking Axiom uniques. Trace has a ton of cards right now, though. Ooh, anagrams. The ability to put it in reserve and play it right away. Bye bye, Haven. Watch our Legos game next. We watching them because they're doing bad things. We call the stream police on them. All right, Basira. Rinku's on the Basira now. I like the Skater, the Serengar, and the Kellen cylinder. They're good. Oh. But it's Siggy. Nobody wants to watch Siggy. Yeah, the excavator that I pulled today actually seems pretty good. Rare Ortis Cadets. That is interesting. Siggy a little bit behind, but does the setup of the Bastion and the Carrier help them get set up here? They're against the US World Champion, though. Yeah. Rinku just won the Dallas World Qualifier. On Sunday. Wait, Saturday? I don't know what days or time are is what not anymore. And I'm already working on preparation for the first BGA qualifier this weekend. Ooh, it's a draw clue. Saturday, yeah, I was there. If you control one or more landmarks, I gain 2 boosts, and then when I gain a boost, draw a card. Damn, look at all those cards. And all those boosts. What's up, Entheosis? It's just a little bit strong. Am I on the casting team for Saturday? Yeah, so AWOL is running all of the online qualifiers. So I am helping set up all of them. Which also means I'll be casting periodically throughout the event. And hopefully we'll be no more sick by then. It's pretty good Tinkerbell there. Also does allow the win in that expedition. And it's gonna sabotage these Grims, which is perfect. Kaifu's gonna have to, yeah, get rid of one of the cards though. It was it was it was a little rough. I'm just glad that we ended up not being on camera for the entire time. So I could randomly just go like this. Ooh, the spy to take out that occlute though is pretty well timed there. Not too much in the discard here for either player. Yeah, thank you for watching. We try to get a variety of people in on everything we do. The hunger. I feel like this hunger hits very hard with that monolith and Ortis carrier setup. And now it's 10 10 10. Is it gonna get license withdrawal though? Nope. We'll get a move here on the hero side though. The Isunboshi. Isunboshi was such a star over the weekend. Oh, yeah, so all of the qualifiers will be on YouTube, on AWOL's YouTube. So anyone should be able to chat on the YouTube chat. YouTube is a lot easier in a couple different ways for streams like that. Especially for the fact that we can change stream host in the middle of the stream and it doesn't disrupt the stream. Oh yeah, that was on Common Grounds YouTube. That was their decision, not ours. The AWOL streams all have live chat enabled. And then it'll go straight into a VOD so that if you miss anything or you need to rewind or anything like that, it'll be super easy. All right, looks like we have a GG coming out here from our Lego. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Looks like the hunger and the speed are just a little too disruptive. This game here, though, is a back and forth battle. Tuning back into it and paying a little more attention, it looks like Kaifu has a pretty good chance. That hooked getting sabotaged is very good for freeloader, though. Should only be one hooked left. One hooked left, though. That's still scary. Especially when just one advance away. I guess something happened with BGA. I didn't quite notice it. Targets the Grims for Tinkerbell's effect. Okay, yeah, so. And then sabotaged the Tooth Fairy. Do, do, do. You guys just kept passing back and forth. Who goes first? No, you. No, you. No, you. Is this going all the way till the end? Go and sacrifice the Bastion after using it, create a bug. Not gonna need it anymore if you win the game right here. Isumboshi gives a boost though. Can Freeloader hold out here? 7 mana with these stats already and a Kellen cylinder. What kind of wild stuff can you pull off? I didn't think it was gonna be this hard to talk still, but I guess it is. GG's to Kaifu. One step closer to winning a Worlds qualifier. I think all of the members of Team AQZ are probably trying to get in on the BGA qualifier this weekend. I think there's still room, probably definitely still room if you haven't signed up yet. It's always worth a shot. You never know. All right, let me refresh the bracket here. Potato against the barcode scanner. Bijatok against Laser Show. Maddox was able to take down Mimesun, but then ran into Bijatok. Oh, what is this? Waru. Can Waru hold Potato off though? So there's the Quets. Robin Hood that draws 3. And Council that draws 3. Very, very normal deck we have here. But Potato has some pretty good uniques that are going to continue to anchor things. Notably, neither side has spent mana yet. There's the Celebration Day. At least one Hypothermia can be played. But you will notice that Potato is running out of time. Nothing gonna happen this game, it's already over. You've only played one Celebration Day, at least. That's not in your hand or deck. So you have 2 more at least. Mana Reaping, Mana Reaping. What did you... So the Quetz goes to mana. The Council can go to mana now. But yeah, Potato's gotta act fast here. As long as Potato keeps playing, there's still a chance. We got a Siggy versus Siggy here. What do we have? 7 water. Oh, the teamwork training is gonna seal the deal for Bijitak, it looks like. If he has Aja in his deck, he wins. Otherwise, he loses. Should I play my deck against Barcode Scanner one day? See how it goes. Can I time you out when you are below 0? What do you mean, can I? You can't really time anyone out. It will be interesting to see how many stats Potato gets up to, though. There is a timeout button? Yeah, but it doesn't work. We wish that it worked. As long as they click a button in the next 30 seconds or whatever, it doesn't time them out. You can continuously click it. I've tried to get it to work, and it only works if they're not paying attention. I tried not to be mean, but to test it. Sometimes it bugs. How do we ban this account from playing in any qualifiers? This account won't play qualifiers. This account. Let's just ban Wario. I hate that you get rewarded for this style of play. Yeah, Runefolk, what the heck? To be fair, even Maddox is not rooting for Wario. To be fair, I don't think you'll make it into the. I don't think you'll make it out of the group stages with this deck, but we'll see. I do just want to see if Potato finds a way out of it, but I think you'd have to play faster. Yeah, yeah. You'd have to, after the celebration day is played, just pass. Need hotkeys. What's up, Poro Pratt? Yeah, Potato has pretty good uniques. I don't know if I'll be able to show you them because of all the actions, but gains a boost. If I have two or more boost anchor, if you control two or more boosted characters anchored, and then if I have two or more boosts anchored. It's been going pretty good. We're just watching Runefolk be a menace. Potato quits the game. This may be frustrating, so quitting players get a penalty to their karma. All right, so I'll use that table as an example. Make sure I get that bug fixed. Thank you for the testing. Yeah, it said that you quit and you were timed out. It said both. All right, Hyper K versus Bria Danwater. This game should be a little more interesting. Bria on the Atsadi. Hyper K is back with the Tasia. I need to turn my fan on. I'm gonna go check to see what my dog's doing real quick. Who would have thought that Ice Cube would call it in this song that he would hang out with the aliens and is in War of the Worlds, which is supposedly one of the worst movies ever made. La da da. Yeah, I saw a clip of it and it was actually a lot worse than I would have even imagined. I thought people were exaggerating, but the clip I saw was insane. Um Not that I know of. At least not. I'm not sure if Katagi or Akesha has even been played yet. Uh-oh. Something really bad's gonna happen right here. It's gonna be double gigantic. Sakurabru? No, only 6 mana. Unique? Or just set up for the future? was a very interesting play for Bria to scout the Tolarian skater for no benefit. I'm wondering what we got going on here. Gonna get a card draw off of that, but not win here. Oh, the Tolarian skater. Okay, I see. Still not gonna be a win though. Just going to allow things to be held off for another little bit. Hyper K is going to have to dump a lot on this turn here. Very, very hard decisions. Chooses to go with the aloe vera and the O gun. Basically just go for straight stats. It'll be very interesting to see how much of Saturday will be Bravos. The mana flare. Oh, into the hunger. Very, very interesting interaction there. Wonder if there's a Requiem. Does Requiem have. Oh, that'll work. Mana reaping. I was gonna say, I can't remember if Requiem has a hand cost or it's just fleeting or. what a turn of events. That was a pretty fun turn. 12 mana and one extra card on the Atsadi side, though, is going to be really hard for Hyper K to overcome. Man, the milk and the Sakura brew. Sheesh. All right. What do we got left going on here? Looks like Rinku. Everyone got scared of Rinku and they all left so that they didn't have to play against him. Ooh, here we go. Elio versus Arthur. Elio on the Fen. Ooh. When a character in your reserve target character gains 1 boost. That's pretty good. Each artist you control other than me gains 1 boost. Very interesting Bliss fan. Ooh. Elio working on his newest video. Spoilers here. No, the teamwork training. But now the fan can just be played again on the other side. Well, other than me. So it wouldn't be able to block on the other side. Bye bye, Twinkle Twinkle. This unique mixed with the stage is pretty cool. Mighty Jin. What are you ramping towards? Ooh, the Bumblebeat in Sigismar. That's interesting. Bumblebee versus Ordist Crier. Or maybe both. if you're gonna go rare, rare Crier would be better than Bumblebee. But if you have common Crier and rare Bumblebee, Is Elio going to remove the fleeting from the bassist? I'm wondering why the stage was not activated. Could be an accident or something very interesting. At dusk, if you control 4 or more characters, draw a card. Alright, we see the stage be activated to indeed play the bassist for some very good stats. Sadly, the Bliss fan is going bye-bye. And unfortunately, sneaking through on water. And on water, Arthur's going to get a double move and win this game here. Alright, where are we at in the bracket? So that means Arthur will go against Rinku. Looks like Emiliano took down Vint 1. And Kaifu against Bria Danwater. Solikim against Bijitok. Let's pull these two up. So Solikim is on Tasia. Ooh, Tasia Festival. Someone get idyllic on the phone. And then of course the Atsari versus Traced here. That this game could end very interestingly. Alright. If Bijitok does not have removal, this will be the festival. Festival paired with the Muna Bastion on paper seems like it could be really good. It's alone waiting for. Ooh, no, is there teamwork training or something? Hey, there's a license withdrawal. And it looks like the mountain and the water essentially are going to win it. Feel like Festival is just going to be so hard to pull off against anyone in Ortis. Back and forth. Alright, this game has potential to be wacky. Ooh. Hooked against Atsadi. Let's see. This can turn off your chocolate bar. This can interesting. This can hook your own character to get a card draw. I hope a lot of people watching are planning to play in the qualifier this weekend. Should be very interesting. Hooked, man. Hooked so strong. When they gonna nerf hooked? I'm just gonna start asking whenever something I lose games to. Just gonna start asking when they're gonna nerf it. All right, what can Kaifu do in this position here? Put out a new Bastion. It's pretty good. Repotter Otters are already in the discard. This is also going to have another resupply if the Axiom Salvager is allowed to be played. Bria Danwater puts out the Scholar's Vault, which is interesting. Thank you for the follow. I think that's Fuchsia Otter. Some good cards here. Gonna pick back up the Hunger. Nope. Just pick Theseus himself back up. Needs 2 more water here. And then just 5 forest here. It's not entirely impossible. Ooh, the boom. Hear me out. Hooked nerf. Target character hand costs 9 or less. Alright, I'll take it. Time for me to play my all unique Hydra 10 cost card deck against Endorvian. The real question is, do I make a traced deck or do I make a Sierra deck? It's gotta be. I feel like Sierra with the excavator that I got. I can't be playing Sub Ash when that's your job. How else are you gonna train against other Axiom heroes? See? I have a ton of Axiom uniques. It's kind of annoying. Somehow it's all that I pull. I want to see more hooked shenanigans. Hooked. Hooked. There's one more possible unless there's only two in the deck. Oh no, it's double gigantic again. Five mana left though for Traced. Well, this is gonna be eights. Okay, I was a little off. How did I not see there were that many? Oh, because of the two here, all and this, and then okay, yeah, it's okay. I know how to count when I'm paying attention. Oh no. Ugh. All right, let's take a look at the bracket. Rinku slaying another Ortis on Basira. Love to see it. Foundry Sierra deck. Possibly, possibly. Axiom is what I have the least experience in, so it would be good to get some reps so I know the cards a little better. All right, Rinku. License withdrawal against Tasia is scary, but also kind of scary against Basira. From what I've seen of this Rinku deck, though, you can kind of pick and choose when and where you're putting the boosts. So maybe there's good opportunity to play around license withdrawal as much as possible. Oh, there's the draw clute. Uses it mainly for stats, though. Oh, because you have to have a landmark, and the Kellen cylinder somehow got into discard here. Must be the best option for proceeding on the expedition. And notably, there's not very much removal that can get rid of it right now in its current case. License withdrawal wouldn't be able to do it. Teamwork training, you would have to play 2 more characters. So gonna go ahead and get rid of the Serengar, which is going to draw a card. But Rinku has no more mana left. Looks like Kaifu is able to hang into this game. Oh, the Grams. The Grams. Look at that. I knew the ending of this game would be very interesting. I'm glad I tapped back in. Very cool. Nice, nice. Now we can go ahead and take a look at this here. Mm-mm. We have a unique Order Spy. If you control a token, sabotage from anywhere, and create a soldier token in target expedition. So self-satisfying Order Spy. The hunger's gonna come out here. Depending on what's the last card in hand. Should be fairly easy for Arthur to get a move. Yeah, based on the hero side. Does notably get entirely rid of that Order Spy, so very, very good move there. All right. Now Rinku has a Haven out and a Hunger and a Serengar, but there is a Staff Clerk. Notably, license withdrawal would be very dangerous here. There's only been one played. Oh, but it's just an Ortis attorney. Although there's a very good chance this goes into arena unless there's a fire rabbit. A fire rabbit would go really hard right now. Ooh. Tiny Jin. That'll do it. I guess the Sarengar would have done it as well because of the Bastion. Getting the boost from the Bastion. Very nice little ending there. All right, so it looks like Rinku is going to be up against Emiliano. And we already have Bijitok going against Kaifu. Kaifu been doing very well on this day. Currently tied up. Get rid of that hooked. Gets rid of the Grems instead. Maybe an Ortis carrier is coming out next. Maybe I just hate hooked too much. People sold a Lindaway and Ma promo for $20. and someone sold a meditation training for $2.40. What are these prices on eBay? Yeah, Lindaway and Ma on the market sells for 20 cents. Maybe I need to sell some Lindaway promos on eBay. All right, I'm paying attention to the game, I swear. I did not mean to match the song at that moment. The otters are here. So when a card goes from your hand or deck to reserve, so this is gonna resupply. That's gonna create a bug. Should be the only bugs though. Madonna. Gonna allow a double move for Kaifu here. Bijutak still gets one move on the companion side. Very interesting to use the otter to activate, but maybe searching for other stuff in the deck. I'm not tired, you're tired. There's another Frankenstein. It's a good amount of stats already out for Bijou Talk. Does Kaifu have a way forward? Only one hooked in discard. Let's check in on Emiliano versus Rinku. what? What? Why? What? Why would you hurt me like that? Why would you say such terrible things? What's up, Nick? What was just playing was the Wonder Years. What are you smoking? Rinku is just coming out swinging in this game. Gonna ramp a little there, have the perfect uh have the perfect amount in reserve. Yeah, this is Sherry Amore. This is like one of my guilty pleasure bands because it's like boy band metalcore. All right, Emiliano is already calling GG's. Rinku just freaking coming out. Already won a world qualifier event. Said, you know what? I need more points in Ace. I want to win that top four for the season. What's up, Salmon? Nice. What a nice little play to finish it out here. The boosts from the milk, from the Blade Dancer itself, from Basira. Kellen's cylinder, I think, was activated. Very nice. Very nice. Rinku just wants to be Mr. Worldwide. Looks like Bijitok won it out against Kaifu. So, ooh, this will be a very interesting final. I think if Dallas is in the indicator, though, Sigismar has nothing on the Bravos superpower. Oh, thank you, Loco Nico, for the follow. Someone already mentioned you guys talking about Dallas. Did you guys already get an episode out for Dallas? We survived the WCQ in Dallas, Texas. Dang. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. If you want the inside scoop to Dallas, the one podcast that can record early and frequently. To be fair, the reason we didn't record last night is because Wookie's house was flooding, so you know. I'm also still kind of sick, so. I like this turn one play from Rinku here. Just one card and is able to stop a double advance from Siggy and secure his own advance. And Bijitak had to kind of throw out a little more resource wise. Although the Siggy did just get the free recruit. I should check and ask how it goes. I should ask him. Where the fuck is our DM? Bro, why so many people talk to me? Probably because your name includes at me, bro. But it's all DMs. They're not atting me. Ooh, I wonder if the reserve lockdown here causes a lot of problems. So far, Siggy is 2 advances ahead. What is this new inclusion of Bumblebee? Is it just because it gets boosts while in reserve and then it gains anchored from reserve, so it kind of combos off of the character requirements for a lot of Ordis uniques and other abilities? What round are we in? This is the finals. This is Rinku versus Bijitak in the very final match for all of the marbles. Well, I mean, not not that all of the marbles, but for the most points in the week. Thank you for the Prime subscription, Elio. Appreciate you. We are here to kill the humans indeed. Yeah, Rinku's been crushing it. I think Jack Frost caused some good problems here at the start. Seeing if there's a way he can get out of this. Has a pretty decent setup building. Remember the days of Sushigmar? It's been so we've come so far since Sushigmar. I wanna go. Wanna know. I need to update the Altered Corner website. Config. Thank you for the reminder. And the Jordan. My beautiful singing. Rallying Call. Basically the best card in Mortis. So we have AWOL Weekly tomorrow. AQZ Championships. I gotta make sure how long they're continuing that. If not, I think the Nook is tomorrow. Yes. The NUC is tomorrow. Blitz does not happen anymore, no. But Chile does the rapid fire tournament now. Uh on Thursdays. It's just a 3-round tournament. I don't think he's created the one for this week yet. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Blitz. It's only 3 rounds and it's 10-minute chess clocks. I gotta get information from those guys so I can add it into the. Oh, I do have the Nook. Is it still Lufuk that sponsors that one? Yes. So Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Texas time. I'm also no longer part of Team AQZ, but I work with them closely on a lot of things still. I'm going neutral. The more I get involved with like official events and things like that, just better to be neutral. Now they also can't make jokes about how I'm an AQZ content creator instead of a player. Ow. Nobody wants me as an actual player. In the future, I also want to try and get a job in the industry somewhere. The the sad thing is if I get a job that's like not with Equinox or is with an entirely different TCG or something, sometimes they have very strict rules about what their employees can like participate in. Like if I were to go work with Star Wars, I would not be able to do any of the stuff that I currently do with Altered. I'm I think the Jack Frost at the start and maybe just no card draw or anything for Rinku was really hard here. Although these two cards together still pretty good. The 5, you basically have to boost the skater to stop a progression, and then it'll get 3 boosts, which will, there's a path, but then whatever card Bijutak here has, I think, interesting. I What I really like about Basira is how you can, oh my god, a second Sandman. I was gonna say what I really like about Basira is how you can sequence certain things. And I think we were gonna see something interesting, but the double Sandman is just too hard to come back from. Oh, and I always forget about the Kellen cylinder. Kellen cylinder was there too. Very cool little tech with Spirit Wilder there, though. I think that might have been the best we've ever seen Spirit Wilder. So, very cool. Bijutak takes it down. GG's. Good games all around. I'm pretty sure that I will be streaming tomorrow night on AWOL. Those streams happen over on YouTube, on the AWOL YouTube. I think there might be a special guest co-host. Uh, but even if I'm not there, there will still be an AWOL stream. So